Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at the world, there's so much beauty, so much potential, and so much to strive for, yet we often find ourselves stuck in moments of doubt, pain, and failure. Trust me, I know how it feels. I've been there too in moments where everything seems like it's crumbling. But let me tell you something, those moments, those struggles, they are not the end. They are the beginning of your transformation. I've learned this the hard way, coming from a completely different culture and stepping into an industry where I knew no one wasn't easy. In fact, it was terrifying. There were days when I questioned my worth, questioned my dreams, and thought maybe it's time to quit. But something inside me wouldn't let me stop. That fire, that little whisper that said, "You can," kept me going. And that's what I want you to find within yourself. We often underestimate how much strength we truly have, but you don't discover your strength on the sunny days when everything is perfect and people are cheering for you. No, you find it on the rainy days when no one is watching, when the world feels like it's against you, and when every step forward feels like dragging a boulder uphill. Those are the moments that define you, that shape you, and that prepare you for the greatness you're meant to achieve. You see, life isn't supposed to be smooth all the time. If it were, how would you grow? How would you learn? Think of the people who inspire you. Did they achieve their dreams by staying comfortable? No, they fell, they failed, they broke, but they also got back up. They refused to let their setbacks define their future, and that's what makes their stories worth telling. When I first started, I couldn't speak the language, I couldn't fit into the mold people wanted me to, and I felt like an outsider in every way possible. Doors were slammed in my face, and I was told I wouldn't make it. But here's the thing about rejection, it's not about you, it's about their perspective. They can't see your vision, they can't feel the passion you carry inside you. So why should their opinion dictate your future? I want you to understand this failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Every failure you face is a lesson, a stepping stone that gets you closer to your goal. So don't fear it, embrace it. Let it teach you, let it push you, and let it remind you that you are capable of more than you think. There were countless times when I felt like giving up, when people laughed at my accent, criticized my choices, or dismissed my talent. But every time I reminded myself why I started. I reminded myself of the little girl with big dreams who danced in front of the mirror and believed she could conquer the world. I couldn't let her down, and you shouldn't let your younger self down either. Think about that version of you, the one who believed in magic, who saw no limits, who dreamed fearlessly. That version of you deserves to see your dreams come true. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, the road to success is lonely at times. It's exhausting and it demands sacrifices. You'll lose friends, you'll lose time, and sometimes you'll even lose hope. But what you gain in return is worth every tear, every sleepless night, and every moment of doubt. Because when you finally achieve what you've been working for, the feeling is indescribable. And let me tell you, success isn't just about the big wins. It's about the little victories along the way. It's about showing up when you don't feel like it, about giving your best even when no one is clapping for you, and about staying true to yourself when the world tries to change you. Celebrate those moments because they are just as important as the end goal. People often ask me how I handle criticism, how I stay motivated when things don't go my way. The truth is, I don't focus on what I can't control. I focus on what I can. You can't control how people see you, what they say about you, or how they treat you. But you can control how you respond, how hard you work, and how much you believe in yourself. So why waste your energy on things that don't serve you? Channel that energy into becoming better, stronger, and unstoppable. I want you to take a moment and think about what drives you. What is that one thing you're willing to fight for no matter how hard it gets? Hold on to that. Let it fuel you. Let it remind you why you started and why you can't quit. Your dreams are valid, your efforts matter, and your journey is unique. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Every time you feel like giving up, remember this, you are closer than you think. The breakthrough you're waiting for might be just one more effort away. Imagine how heartbreaking it would be to stop now and never know what could have been. Keep going even when it hurts. Keep going even when it feels pointless. Keep going because your persistence will pay off. One of the most beautiful things about life is its unpredictability. You never know when your moment will come. It could be tomorrow, a year from now, or even longer, but it will come. And when it does, you'll look back at all the struggles, all the pain, and all the hard work, and you'll realize it was all worth it. So don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Don't let the opinions of others weigh you down. And most importantly, don't let your own doubts stop you from chasing your dreams. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more capable than you realize. I'm standing here today not because I had it easy, but because I refused to give up. I'm proof that persistence pays off, that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and that you can achieve anything you set your mind to if you're willing to fight for it. So whatever you're facing right now, whether it's rejection, failure, or uncertainty, know that it's not the end. It's just a chapter in your story. And the best part of your story is yet to come. Keep pushing, keep believing, and never ever give up. Your future self is cheering for you, and so am I.